Okay, here's a video that's going to help hopefully somebody that's been struggling with something similar to what we have. So here we've got a character, and if I just open up the animation controller, I'm just going to remove the current animation, and I'm just going to drag a previous one in. I'll show you what it was doing. So if I take walk forward, let me just make sure I this set up correctly. Turn that off. Okay. So normally when I bring animations in, just check that the rig set up, the avatar is set up correctly, and the root node set up correctly, and loop time, so the animation loops, and then just click apply. Alright, so I'm going to drag that into the animation controller, and then I'm just going to drag that controller onto the character. Let me just see, where is this character placed. Just click on him. Up there. Alright, so I take the male animation controller, I'm going to drag it onto the character. Now, keep an eye out. This character is going to start sinking over time and rotating forward. Watch. Okay, so just keep an eye on the character and watch how far they are from the bottom, and watch their orientation. This character is slowly but surely going to start facing us, and it's going to get closer and closer to the bottom. Yet this character is just walking forward. So what could be causing this? I've found the solution, but I'll just demonstrate what the problem was, and I'll explain to you how to fix it. So a temporary fix, as you can see, it's getting really close to the bottom, and the character is nearly facing forward. So a temporary fix was suggested that we just turn on bake into pose the Y, and that stopped the character from sinking into the ground. But that didn't stop the character from rotating, and I wasn't happy with that sort of hack fix. So I'll show you now what caused the problem and how we can fix it. Okay, so here in Maya, if I go on the character's hips and I have a look at translate, you'll see that sort of adds up, but here you can see that the starting frame and the end frame is different. And the starting frame and end frame is different here. That's what's causing the character to sink in the ground. Here you can see the starting and end frame, the rotation is different. So what I did is I just clicked on the, I'll go one where it's more extreme, more obvious. You can see that gap there, and there's no gap there. Alright, so I'll copy that frame, keyframe. I'll click on this keyframe over there, and I'll just paste it. You can see it jumped up to the correct position. And I did that for all the keyframes. The start, I copied it, and then I pasted it on the finish. You can see it jumps down. And I did that for the translate and the rotate. Then when I bring it into Unity, it removed the sinking into the ground, and it removed the rotation, the unwanted rotation of the character over time. So just make sure that your start and end frames on like a walk cycle matches perfectly, else you're going to start seeing a slight rotation over time or a slight sinking. Alright, I'll just demonstrate what that looks like when it's working. Okay, so I'm back in Unity now, and here's the FBX where I've exported, where I've made sure that the starting and ending keyframes of all the transforms and rotations are the same. So I'm going to drag that into the animation controller, and there you can see characters walking straight. There's no rotation, there's no sinking. Alright, easy fix. So always just check that your starting keyframes and your end keyframes are exactly the same on any sort of loop animation. Okay, all the best and good luck.